Alright guys, this is going to be a really quick video. I'm out here going to disable these traps right here. We have guests coming and I've been asked to disable the traps. That way none of the pets can get in there if they were to get in there. So I've been asked to disable the traps. I'm very curious if they're going to fire because we went through a torrential downpour of rain since I put these in. They've been covered in mud and they've been frozen for several nights. We've had freezing temperatures. So I'm actually curious if they're going to fire. So we're about to try it out right now. This is the Bobcat set. Got two traps right here. Let's see if I can get a big enough stick. All right, so there's the pan right here. On top of the pan. So that's not good. You saw me push and it depressed and still did not release. Okay, so let's see, look at our trigger here. Oh, there we go. So there's our dog. So it did not release. Let's try it again. I'm having to push pretty hard, so it would not have fired if something stepped on it. There we go. All right, so that's one. And we're gonna try the other one. Pan is right here. Okay, let's look at the dog real quick. All right, here we go. Okay, you see me pressing down on it. It didn't fire, so that's not a good sign either. Pressing down, pressing down. Okay, so that one did not. There we go. Okay, so we wouldn't have caught anything on those right there. So it's a good learning experience. I'm gonna have to do some work on that to see how I can avoid that in the future. A positive note is that an animal didn't find those, so that's a good positive. An animal didn't trip it, so none of the animals around here are trap smart or whatever. So I'll be able to reset this whenever the guests leave, and I don't know if I'll pick a different location or not. We'll see. This is a pretty good spot. Like I said, there's a bunch of tracks and everything right here. So that was the Bobcat set. Neither one of those would have fired. We have a Cody set over here that back here across this field that we're going to go try and see if it fires. All right. All right, we're over here at the Cody set, or really any set, I guess. Okay, there's my pan. It wasn't covered up that good. Like I said, we've been through. The bait's still in there. I don't see where anything's worked the hole or anything, but we're gonna see if this thing would have even went off. So, like I said, there's been a big rainstorm, and then several nights of way below freezing weather. So I'm sure there's mud and everything up under here. Even though I did put grass, wads of grass up under here to try and keep these things from getting packed up under there. We're gonna see if this would fire. All right, well that one works. We would have had a animal for sure if he stepped on that. All right, well, like I said, the owners are coming this weekend, and I was asked to disable these traps. That way pet can't get in it. So we're gonna play it safe and may get them activated again, set them back in a couple of days. We'll see. And I'm not sure if I'll leave them there. I've been thinking, and I don't know. I'll think about it while they're down. I might move them, might not. But the good thing is with both of them, even though the Bobcat set, it didn't work, neither one of them worked, there were no tracks directly on top of the traps. So the traps were not discovered, which is a big positive. You don't want the traps to be discovered. unless you caught something. All right, that's it. Just a quick little video. Ain't gonna be long. That's gonna be it. So we'll catch y'all next time. Y'all be good. All right, guys, we're back over here. I did decide to come over here and check these bobcat sets that I had over here on the side of the property before I left today. And I'm glad I did, because we did have something set off our trap. And I'm gonna get this reset and go from there. Still got the bait back there, but you can see that something triggered our trap right here. I don't see any kind of hair or anything like that. I haven't spotted any tracks of any kind. So, not exactly sure what happened. Could have been, I mean, it could have been anything. Could have been a coyote, could have been a raccoon. There's no telling. I'm looking for tracks. I don't see anything. But a couple of thoughts. If it was a bobcat, I don't think that the bobcat's going to come to this set again. We don't know that it was a bobcat. So I'm hoping that on my camera I had a possum come through here. I've had a skunk come through here, had a fox come through here. And maybe I can put that footage up at the end of this video, show y'all what come through here. So it could have been a couple of things that triggered that trap. So I'm hoping it wasn't the bobcat. I'm hoping that the bobcat that's left is still kind of ignorant to what I have going on right here. But so that's one thing. We're gonna think positive and say that it wasn't the bobcat that triggered it, which means we're still gonna have a chance when I reset this. I'm gonna reset it right here, and I've got the other set right down the lane right here. The second thing, and the really good thing, is we're done mulching on this property. You can see where we mulched a pretty good bit over here, trying to clean up all these down trees, the storm damage and everything. We mulched a pretty good bit. And I'm actually planning on moving this cubby set to a different spot because it doesn't look natural anymore. So I'm probably gonna move it again whenever I come back, but I'm gonna let it hunt tonight, and we're gonna see what happens, see if anything comes back. But I'm happy that we're done on this side of the property. That means things are gonna hopefully get back to normal again, get quiet again, and the critters aren't gonna have a giant mulching machine coming in here every day, you know, making a racket. So I think after we let it sit, everything calm down, we're gonna start getting our numbers up again. And I think we'll have a good shot at catching this last bobcat that's over here. And the fox that I had on camera, we need to catch him. That's another nest raider right there. Another enemy of the bobwhite quail, so we need to get him taken care of. I was looking at this other set down here, and it looks like something was trying to get at the bait, but I couldn't tell anything for certain. I mean, it could have been anything, but I don't see any fresh sign or anything like that. My trap is undiscovered. So we're gonna see. We are gonna see. All right, guys. So a quick little recap. This is gonna be a short video. We disabled traps on the other part of the property. Just because we have customers here, owners here, and we don't want to take a chance of their pets getting in the traps, and they were pretty close to the house, so we disabled those. And let's see here, we saw that on the bobcat set, the cubby set that we have over there, that those traps would not even fire. So I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to keep mud and stuff from getting up under the pans. The coyote set, it was fine. It fired like it was supposed to. And we did have a little action on that set earlier this week. Y'all saw that video where we had the print from the coyote. Coyote worked the set a little bit. So I'm questioning when I come back if I'm going to leave that there. I may move it closer to the road where all the other coyote sign is. I'm not sure. So there's some things happening. We're gonna see if we're gonna move some sets around. We're gonna let this set hunt tonight. I'm gonna put my cameras back out. I've taken my cameras home. I'm gonna put them back out and see what all we have coming down this road. Because like I said, this is the main road. This is where I've caught 3 of the 4, and I know that there's one left over here, a big one left over here, at least. So, all right, guys, that's it. We're gonna wrap it up over here, get these sets ready, get the cameras ready, and call it a day. All right, y'all be good.